Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on Sunday for the final day of this week in terms of putting some strength into Snorlax. It is going to be a big day. I've tried to set something up. I switched the team up a little bit yesterday, which you'll see here in just a minute, and you can probably figure out what I'm going to go for. But we are going to be trying to get some serious gains from our cooking today. Only 406 sneaky snacking, you know, that's pretty good. It's one of the best scores we've ever had. But in all seriousness, we did change things up a bit, trying to get that specific recipe. But we'll get into that a little bit later. We're going to start off with our 100, not 100. I am so used to saying that. 98 sleep points today for 2,617. And we can play our daily lottery while we're here. I will happily take some biscuits or diamonds. Or diamonds are good. I will take 10 diamonds. It all adds up at the end of the day. And eventually we will be able to purchase the ingredient expansions that we want. But now that we have got all of the basic stuff out of the way, it is time to jump into this sleep report and hope that we can see Pinsir again. We've only seen one this week. We saw it yesterday. Weren't able to take it home, but we did get it to a point that if we see it again, we are absolutely taking it home. Session 204, hopefully going to be the one that brings that Pinsir back. 8 hours and 18 minutes of sleep. Sounds about right. Went to bed a little late, took forever getting to sleep. 4% dozing, 57% snoozing, and 39% slumbering, so it's almost certainly a snoozing type. Yes, it is. Again, doesn't matter too much. We still can see other sleep types from other Pokemon from the other sleep types. And I'm hoping that's what's going to get us this Pinsir. Not a single 1-star sleep today. Very interesting. Okay, so 51.5 million. Very good. No 1-star sleeps. And a couple of 3 stars. Could potentially be some new stuff. It isn't a top belly Eevee and a 3-star Chikorita, which we already have. Let's see how many of these are old. Looks like every one of them is an old sleep style. Nothing new. Yep, we got Eevee, Psyduck, Raticate, Diglett, another Eevee, Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Chikorita. No Pinsir. And almost nothing that I really care to try to catch today, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, the Chikorita is probably the only thing I'm really concerned with catching. Yeah, nothing too great. It's the only one that I would even consider really trying to catch, but I think we're just going to take it slow. Honestly, I think today we're just going to take the one hungry Pokemon, we're going to feed it the bonus biscuit, and we're going to go back to camp, because nothing here that I'm really looking for or desperately need a better version of. We could use a better Chikorita, but we have a pretty solid Meganium, so it's not an immediate priority. We do, however, need better Eevees just to round out our Eeveelution collection, but other than that, kind of a lackluster research for a Sunday with 51.5 million, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We will go ahead and send out some more Chikorita candy. Plus, that's an adorable sleep style. Belly up sleep. Super cute. And we are going to pick up 2,563 research XP. We will definitely level up tomorrow. 4,783 dream shards to go along with it. Now let's go ahead and check out how good this Chikorita is. Or Chikorita. I was talking about Chikorita so much that completely spaced on the one I even caught. That's how little I really cared about today's research, apparently. We did get level 12 in Gentle. Of course, it is Milk Double Cocoa. That's pretty good. Can't beat that too bad. Too much. Whatever the phrase. And then we've got Energy Recovery Bonus for level 10, which is not bad. Helping Speed M is pretty good. Skill Trigger M is also very good. Sleep XP Bonus is okay. And Helping Speed S. So, all in all, not too bad. Really, the level 100 sub skill is kind of undesirable, but The rest isn't bad, and it's a main skill chance up nature, so this is actually pretty decent. I'm gonna say like 75, 80% skill trigger, or probably higher on skill trigger actually. Yeah, if we are just looking at the skill trigger activation rates, yeah, 94%, supposedly 100% at level 50 and 60. So pretty solid. We definitely, I think we're going to keep this one. I don't know what we would evolve it into. It's not a good Jolteon candidate. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to hold on to it. We might evolve this one. We may not. The sub skills outside of 25 and 50 actually aren't that great. So this 94% is a little bit misleading. 94% in terms of its skill trigger value, which is good. It is fantastic. But if we look at his total strength, yeah, not great. 47% ingredient count, also probably going to be pretty low. Yeah, 54%. So really the only good this Eevee will do when evolved is just be around for its main skill. And at that point, you're talking like Espeon and Sylveon. And I already have a pretty good Espeon and Sylveon. Actually, no, this could be a pretty decent Sylveon now that I think about it. Energy recovery bonus to benefit the team if anybody has an energy recovery lowering nature. That actually would be really good on a Sylveon who's there to just help the team have a ton of energy. Plus, that means every time its skill activates, you get 14% more energy from its own skill. I'm talking myself into keeping this now. Yeah, this is actually not bad. This is a pretty decent Sylveon candidate. I don't think it's the best Sylveon candidate, but it's a pretty good one. We're gonna hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to do some calculations eventually, and we will figure out, because I do have another Sylveon candidate already chosen. I need to compare the two. But let's go ahead and move on before we linger here too long. And we can move on with the rest of our day. Grab our... Well, we may have some medals. We'll see. We did get a medal. Still no new news, but we're closing in on good sleep day. What medal did we get? Ooh, we got 2 medals. Number of normal types studied, 180, and 100 water Pokemon studied, which is good for an Energy Pillow and a Dream Cluster S. Very nice. Energy Pillows come in handy, but I haven't used them lately, in all honesty. Which is probably good. That means I'll have them when I need them. 40 sleep reports from the community with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that have doubled up. Very nice. I believe that is, let's see, that's pretty substantially over 25%. So we're pushing around 35%, 40-ish maybe. So very good on the double candy front today. Cannot complain about that one bit. What I can complain about, I did not mean to click on you, is this Pinsir's inconsistent rate of honey production. The first time I put him on the team and collected from him, he gave me 18 honey, and then that's the most he's given me since then. So that's fun. Let's see, we do need to collect from you first. Ingredient magnet is actually kind of not super great unless you're giving me more of what I need. And then I also need to collect from you first because our inventory bag is getting kind of full. Another skill trigger. So we're 2 for 3 so far. Just in Snorlax strength, that's not bad at all. Another 3 eggs. We are going to hit, I believe this is Master 5. I am way behind. Master 7, never mind. Master 7. Okay, so that's pretty good. And if I recall correctly, the prediction at the beginning of the week was Master 9, which I'm not, again, not super worried about hitting. the main reason I'm here is for pincer. That is unfortunate. I was hoping to get a skill trigger there for more eggs. Can we get some eggs in there? Looks like no eggs in there, but there is a corn in there. Yep, no eggs. Very unfortunate. Okay, so now the question is, do we have the eggs we need? Because eggs are very hard to come by. Oh, my actual bag is full too. What? Let's see. Oh no. Well, it looks like we're going to be spending some of those diamonds a little bit earlier than I anticipated. I was not planning on spending them today. But you know what? While we're here, I always like to keep enough diamonds for one good camp ticket, just in case there's a really good bonus. So I don't typically keep my diamond supply running too low, but I think it's time that we expand the items pocket. And while we're at it, the ingredient pocket. Cool. And that still leaves us with enough diamonds for a good camp ticket, just in case we need one. And then we can also collect all of these. Well, maybe not all of them. No, not all of them. Because when we click on this, we're going to get a couple. And full again. But let's go ahead and jump into cooking and see if we can make this happen. I'm going to be kind of sad if we can't, but we can. Okay. I'm curious how many we got. 29 eggs. Okay, so we had a little more than what we needed, but it was definitely worth it to get this flower gift macaron. 102 pot space now, and had enough tomatoes to fill up the rest of the pot. So let's see how this goes. Of course, we're always hoping for an extra tasty. That would be nice. Only 7,600 before. Extra tasty. There we go. 40. Ooh. Okay. Well, that is a brand new high score for me. I think that's the first time I've got over 100,000. 125,342 strength from the flower gift macarons. Very, very good. That might push us to Master 9 on its own, honestly. Let's see how far we make it. We just hit Master 7. How far are we going? We might hit Master 10, honestly. Possibly. If not, I think it might be close. Oh, it looked close. I don't know if it pushed over into 10. There's Master 8. Or no, that would be 9, not Master 10. I'm just losing it completely today. Cook 17 times. 170 sneaky snacking for some reason. Not quite Master 9. Ooh. But that's all right. That definitely means that throughout the day, we will hit Master 9. I don't know. Let's see. How far away is Master 10 from 9? Ooh. Another 75,000 on top of pretty much where we're at now. That is possible. If we get an extra tasty, that's the only way it's possible. I don't think that I'm making dinner no matter what. Either we get tasty at lunch or extra tasty at lunch, and that may push us into Master 10, or we don't get extra tasty at lunch and then we're nowhere near Master 10, and I'm not going to gamble on dinner just to hit Master 10 just because. Again, like I said earlier, the ranks weren't really the goal this week. It was finding a pincer, and getting us to Master 10 over 9 doesn't do us any good for finding the pincer. So it's really just for feeling good about it. So probably going to skip dinner no matter what, but I'm going to make lunch and see if we can get to Master 10 just for funsies. And then that way, with skipping dinner, I can save some of the save all of the ingredients. It's 102 of them, and hopefully get set up for a better start next week. I actually haven't even given any thought to where we're going to go next week, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Not even remotely sure where to begin thinking about where to go next week. So I'm going to have to figure that out as well today. But other than that, that is what I... Ooh, wait, let's see. Nope, not going to be enough to push us to Master 9. I don't know why I thought it would. It's, of course, only going to be 1 berry. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself all day. Getting ahead of myself for no reason. Let's get our 5 tickets that we came here for. The whole reason we bought the expansion to the bag. So it's 5 ingredient ticket S's. And we cooked 17 times. So that is 1,060 dream shards. And that is all I've got for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, later, dudes.